Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new live stream. And today is a very exciting day, whether you're a fan of Pixar, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, all of the above, because today Disney is pretty much holding a giant celebration for their big announcements, whether it be things getting confirmed, things that were rumored that are now confirmed, things that are completely brand new. We're going to go on ahead and break it all down. There's a bunch of stuff that's still happening as I'm streaming this. So this is going to be an interesting format because there's going to be things that are being revealed and we're going to be discussing them as they're happening. Now, of course, as we go on through all of these announcements, don't forget to go on ahead and smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't yet, turn on your notifications, and of course, you can go on ahead and chat along in the chat as well as in the comment section below once this becomes video. Of course, guys, beyond all that, if you enjoy the streams or videos, as I always say, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. Those are the best ways to show support, and they're absolutely free. If you'd like to, and if you can, consider becoming a member. Link is down in the description. If you become a member during the live stream, I'll give you a shout out. And of course, you can grab some merch if you'd like. Now, with all that in mind, let's rock and roll. Now, the first thing I want to hear is from you guys. What do you guys look forward to the most? Like, what are the announcements you're most looking forward to? Is it Marvel? Is it DC? I mean, DC. Oh, my goodness. No! Is it Marvel? Is it Star Wars? Is it Pixar? Please let me know. I don't know why there's no music playing. Guys, there's also some crazy announcements already for Marvel. Like, insane stuff that I'm so excited for. So we're going to look through all that in just a moment. I just need to figure out why the music is not playing. So give me 1 second. There should be audio for you guys as well, but for some reason it's only going for me. So give me 1 second. Hopefully we'll get this rocking and rolling here. Let me know if there's audio for you guys. There should be some at this point in time. But let's also get rocking and rolling. So I'm going to bring up the very first announcement that they made. And that was this right here. Cartoon Lad, thank you so very much for 2 months of support, saying Marvel's dropping a lot of shows. So excited. Yes, we're going to run through all of that. Don't worry. We're going to go through all of the announcements slowly but surely, because again, there might be people that are most excited for the Disney projects, the Pixar projects. So we're going to work our way through all of these, and you guys will get a nice summary of everything happening. And then, of course, there's still stuff happening as I'm streaming this. So we're going to be adding to it on the back end as we go through. But regardless, first and foremost, we got the announcement that Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is getting a comeback movie, whatever that means. It's going to be an animated film starring John Mulaney and Andy Samberg as the two main characters of Chip and Dale, and this will be releasing in the spring of 2022. Any excitement for that? Let me know. Also, let me just place myself up here so I'm not in the way. Then they announced a sequel to Enchanted, which from what I know is pretty much kind of like one of those like cult classic type films where it's not like the biggest box office success or anything like that, but a lot of people really like the Enchanted movie. And so now we're getting a sequel to that, which will be called Disenchanted, and that will be releasing in fall 2022. And I believe they're bringing back all the cast of characters, or like the actors, I should say, back for that. So that would be the guy that was in he's like the doctor in, oh my gosh, let me find it. I will find it and then I'll bring it up. Amy Adams and Patrick Dempsey. So there you go. So they're bringing them back, and this will be releasing in fall 2022. So not that far away for all of you fans of that. They're making a new Cheaper by the Dozen movie. Interestingly enough, no clever new name or anything like that. Literally just gonna go on ahead and still title it Cheaper by the Dozen, which is an interesting strategy, I suppose, but especially just because I don't feel like it's been like kind of long enough, if that makes sense, with Cheaper by the Dozen. So I'm not really sure why it's getting remade, but it is what it is. That's coming out as well. Then they announced or confirmed once again the December 3rd, the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid is coming out. And then in addition to that, they did announce a new Diary of a Wimpy Kid film, which will be called Roderick Rules. Again, don't have any insight on this. So if there's somebody else that has any input on this, feel free to go on ahead and drop some knowledge in the chat, you know? Next up after that, they announced the show Better Nate Than Ever, which at first I thought this was sort of High School Musical-esque, just because of the font and everything. Kind of reminded me of that. But that will be releasing in spring of 2022. And I gotta keep moving myself out of the way here. But that will be spring 2022. And the description that we got for it is that chase your dreams and be a star. Better Nate Than Ever, an original movie streaming on Disney Plus in spring 2022, stars Aria Brooks, Michelle Federer, introducing Ruby Wood as Nate, Norbert Leo Butts, I think is how you say that, Lisa Kudrow, there's a name I recognize, Joshua Bassett as Nate's big brother, Anthony. So there's a movie that is going to be an original Disney film that maybe some people are excited for, but I don't know much about it. But again, I figured I would share all the details that are dropping. After that, we got Hocus Pocus 2 coming fall 2022. And again, similar to like Enchanted, I feel like this is a pretty kind of a cult classic, I suppose, is the way to describe it, where I think a lot of people are big fans of the first Hocus Pocus. So they will be happy to know that Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out in 2022. Also, I should preface this, guys. So the format that they gave us as far as announcements is pretty much Disney, meaning like Disney originals like Hocus Pocus and Disenchanted, things like this. Then they went into Pixar. Then they've gone into a little bit of Star Wars and a lot of Marvel. So that's kind of the format that we're going to go through with today's show as well, where you're going to see first a lot of the Disney original stuff, then some Pixar stuff. Then we're going to go on ahead and jump into Marvel stuff and so on and so forth. In the meantime, guys, if you're just tuning in, please take a quick moment and hit that thumbs up button. Thank you so very much for those of you that are tuning on in. Now, after that, they did go on ahead and announce a few new Discovery projects as well. So first and foremost, we have Welcome to Earth, which will be starring Will Smith. This is going to be releasing December 8th, 2021. So this is one of the projects that is actually very, very, very soon. And it looks like it's going to be a fun, like, travel show. Like, if you like travel shows in the style of, like, the show that Gordon Ramsay did on Disney Plus, this is going to be probably pretty similar, except obviously it's not going to be focused on cooking. It's just going to be starring Will Smith exploring. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty fun show, actually, honestly, if you like travel type shows. Then after that, pardon me. Okay. So let me go on ahead and I guess we'll take a look at that in a moment. Okay. Then they announced a new movie, which is going to be called Sneakerella. Everybody's excited for that, right, guys? Right? It's Cinderella, but they're doing it with a sneaker. So it's basically just taking the Cinderella storyline and modernizing it for today's day and age. And it looks like it's going to be a fun, like, popcorn movie in terms of just something that is not going to be, like, overly... This is not going to make you subscribe to Disney Plus, but it's probably a fun extra film to be added. So I don't mind it. And this will be releasing relatively soon as well, February 18th, 2021. Now, this next project was something that I don't know anything about, but I love the design of this thing. So apparently this is a popular and well-selling series of books. And it is titled The Spiderwick Chronicles. So I don't know if many of you guys know anything about this, but The Spiderwick Chronicles is going to be getting a show on Disney Plus, and this is some of the promo material that they were able to go on ahead and share with us. And I got to tell you guys, this looks like it's going to be really freaking cool. Like, all of the creature design for this looks really, really interesting just from these 3 images. So I'm in. Whatever this is, I like the art style of these. So I'm curious to find out how this turns out. So this is one of the projects that I'm actually like pretty stoked about as far as new things that we didn't know about prior to this. Now, next up, we've got an announcement specifically for Manny. So Manny's going to be very excited to go on ahead and celebrate the fact that High School Musical, the series, will be returning for a 3rd season. So that is indeed going to be happening. So for all of you who are High School Musicalers, you'll be very, very happy to know that you'll be getting another High School Musical season number 3, and that is going to be releasing in 2022. So you're gonna have to wait until next year. They didn't give a window when, but next year is when you'll be able to dance your way and be, it's all in this together again, you know? It's Frozen. Sad. What do you mean it's Frozen? What's Frozen? Am I frozen? Guys? Are we all good, chat? Can I get some W's in chat? Have you seen the Marvel stuff? Yes, we're gonna talk about it. Hydra Hunter, don't worry. We're gonna get. Oh, the theme is Frozen. Okay, my apologies. That went way over my head. Okay, now they also confirmed the return, I think, of something called the Proud Family. So this is an animated show. I don't know a whole lot about it. But what they did give us as far as information on this is they're louder and prouder and on their way. The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, an original series, starts streaming February 2022. So this looks in the vein of a lot of Disney Plus shows that they would do. I'm trying to think of one right now and I'm blanking. Like all the style, like the art style and everything is very similar to like Lilo and Stitch and like all these other things that they used to do on Disney Plus. So again, if you're excited about an animated show, you have that available. That's a very muscular grandma. Tiffany Haddish, Little Nas X, Soleil Moon. A lot of people are involved in this. So there you go. Wanted to bring it up, of course, mention that that's on its way. Then we also did go on ahead and get I think this is America the Beautiful. So this is going to be another Disney Plus show, but obviously more in the vein of like National Geographic. So if you like nature shows like Our Planet or those types of shows that they've done on National Geographic and Netflix, this is going to be releasing in 2022 as well. Explore the stunning spaces that define America's beauty. America the Beautiful, an original series from National Geographic, streaming 2022 only on Disney Plus. So that is another show that you get to look forward to if you are a nature fan. Now, if you like travel shows and you like that Will Smith show that we just talked about, and you're a fan of Thor, he's going to be getting his own National Geographic show as well that seems to be all about conquering your fears and going on extreme adventures. I'll put it that way. So this actually does look pretty compelling as well. Again, this is going to be from National Geographic, and I believe this is 2022 as well. Sorry about the fact that I didn't write down the date. Let me double check. I will double check for you guys. Yes, it will be streaming in 2022 as well. So how can we live longer and stronger? Push the boundaries of human potential in Limitless with Chris Hemsworth, an original series from National Geographic. So again, it'll be like him doing different physical stunts and tasks, but also a lot of stuff like ice baths and basically a lot of more of a physical nature instead of just a typical travel show. Okay, so from there, we got to discuss, where is it? Why is this not popping up? There it is. We got to discuss this right here. Well, this right here, which would be Pinocchio. So Pinocchio is the description that we got for Pinocchio is the live action retelling of Pinocchio starring Tom Hanks, Cynthia Erivo, I think, Arrivo maybe, Luke Evans, and the voices of Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Keegan-Michael Key, who's awesome, and Lorraine Bracco. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, is coming fall 2022. So there's more Disney live action goodness on its way very, very soon. Now, let's jump into some animated stuff, shall we? So first and foremost, we have Cars on the Road, which is going to be releasing in 2022. Cars on the Road is going to be the next dive into the Cars universe. For the people that are like, why is this even happening? Just so you understand, Mattel sells over $1 billion worth of Cars, little like toys, like the Hot Wheels styled vehicles. So it's obviously a giant moneymaker for Disney, for Mattel, for all their other licensing partners. So that's why we're getting another Cars film or series, sorry. This one is described as follows. Rev your engines. Owen Wilson and Larry the Cable Guy return to voice Lightning McQueen and Mater in the Disney Plus original series, Cars on the Road. So if you're a fan of the Cars franchise, you get to see more of Mater, you get to see more of Lightning McQueen, and you get to hit the road once again with your favorite vehicles. So, life is a highway, indeed, Dylan Francis. What do you guys think of this announcement? I wish they would just stop with the live action remakes. They're just unimaginative cash grabs, and most are worse than the originals. I mean, yes and no. Like, the thing is, though, some of those remakes are decently well done, so I don't particularly mind them. Also, for everybody tuning on in, thank you guys so very much for spending some time. We're going to be getting to Marvel and Star Wars here in just one moment. Of course, if you're enjoying the stream, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you guys so very much for the support. I do appreciate you. Now, the other cool thing that they're doing is they're really leaning into the idea of doing a bunch more like behind the scenes content with Disney Plus starting this year and going forwards. They've done some of this already. We've seen some insights into the Marvel shows, like Marvel Assembled and that type of stuff, where like the Boba Fett Behind the Helmet documentary that just went live today on Disney Plus. So they're doing a similar thing for the Pixar side of things, because we're going to be getting 2 feature-length documentaries about the making of Turning Red and the Lightyear, which is the new like Buzz Lightyear-based film that will be coming out. And so both of those documentaries will be releasing in 2022. Now, next up, the Pixar team will actually be putting together a show, which is super interesting, because I don't know if you guys have any recollection, but I don't think Pixar has ever done a show. Am I right about that, or am I wrong? Because I feel like they've done movies, of course, plenty of times, but I can't recall that they've ever done a show. So they're actually going to be putting together a series instead of just a movie, and it is going to be titled Win or Lose. We didn't get much insight into what exactly Win or Lose will be. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of like a baseball vibe. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it looks like that kid up there is holding a baseball bat. This dude right here looks like a baseball coach with like the hat and everything. So I'm guessing maybe it's something to do with baseball possibly, but just the proposition of Pixar working on an entire show instead of a movie, and like what will they be able to do with an episodic format, is pretty darn exciting. So I'm actually really excited for this. The only downer about this announcement is the fact that it's all the way in fall of 2023. So not next year, but the year after next. So this is quite a ways away, but still the idea of Pixar being able to have the much lengthier format of storytelling via a show sounds pretty exciting. So I do look forward to that. Now, if you're a fan of Zootopia, good news for you, because Zootopia Plus is going to be releasing. This is only a short film, but still, if you're a fan of Zootopia, you get to dive back into this world, and this will be in 2022. Again, with some of these, they literally will just say coming soon. Some of them we get a year. Some of them we get a window that is more specific, like let's say an entire season, like fall of, and then a year. And then sometimes, if we're really fortunate, we get a specific release date where it's like, hey, this is the date that you'll get to go on ahead and watch it. This, unfortunately, only got a pretty vague release window of just 2022. The description for this one is: go back to the fast-paced mammal. That's a good one. Mammal metropolis of Zootopia in Zootopia Plus, a new short-form series coming to Disney Plus. Albright Uba, thank you so much for dropping the super chat, saying, hey, hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you so much. I hope you are having a good day yourself. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. So I guess I'm mistaken. I misread this. I thought this was going to be a short film, but this is actually going to be a series. So again, more Zootopia. Hopefully these other cast of characters, it looks like the focus really will shift away from, what was the name of was it Judy or Rudy? What's the name of the main bunny and fox in Zootopia? Chat, do you guys remember? I can't recall, but it looks like the focus is actually going to be on the surrounding characters, which I think is really cool, because I think that's how you make a world feel bigger, is instead of just always rehashing like the specific two characters. Judy, yeah. So Judy Hopps. So it looks like the attention will actually be on the tertiary and secondary characters, which I think is a clever way to go about things. Next up, ladies and gents, we are going to go on ahead and bring up Tiana. This again is also quite far away. So this is the first look concept art of the new long-form musical series directed and written by Stella Meggie, or Megai maybe, but I think it's Meggie, Meghie. So that's the spelling. Comes to Disney Plus in 2023. The series follows the newly crowned princess of Maldonia on a new adventure, but her New Orleans past isn't far behind. So this is, what was the original movie that Tiana starred in? I forget. Chat, help me out here. Again, I'm going to struggle through some of the Disney and Pixar stuff because I'm just not as knowledgeable on this. But this, to me, the only problem again with something like this is that it's so far out. Like it's 2 years out, right? So Princess and the Frog. Thank you so much. Yes, Princess and the Frog. So if you enjoyed Princess and the Frog, you'll be happy to know that you'll be getting more of Tiana, and it is going to be a musical series, which is interesting. So I guess if you're a fan of musicals, you'll be happy about that as well. So let me just double check, because I think that was everything that I needed to mention as far as, oh, they also gave us a first look at the Willow cast. Well, we knew the cast, but we get more insight into just basically like a quick little video that they made. Not really anything that is worth spending overly too much time on, just because we didn't get anything new out of it. And so I think we're good there. It's time to talk Marvel. Okay, so with that in mind, oh no, hold up. Before that, they actually did send live, before they did the Marvel reveal here, they did give us insight into Kenobi a little bit further. So let's go on ahead and bring that up. So Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, first of all, am I the only one that feels like, wasn't this show called Kenobi? When did it get renamed to be Obi-Wan Kenobi? I could have sworn this show was always titled Kenobi. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it was definitely called Kenobi. That's what I'm saying. So interestingly enough, it looks like now it will be actually called Obi-Wan Kenobi again. So they've gone back from naming it Kenobi to Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, original series streaming in 2022. Now, with this little teaser that is posted on Disney Plus, again, I can't play the teaser for copyright reasons, and but I did grab a few different stills for you guys of some of the concept art. Really cool looking ship. But the idea behind this is that essentially the premise is that this is taking place in the period where Obi-Wan is going to be protecting Luke as a baby and making sure that nothing bad is happening to him, which kind of, now that I'm saying it out loud, sort of rings a little similar to Mandalorian with the child. But that's like sort of the time frame, I suppose. Here's another really beautiful shot right here from some concept art that I think just looks really, really, really freaking cool. So I think this actually looks really nice too. And the idea, we hear, I think it's Deborah Cho, I believe, is the director, or maybe she's the showrunner as well. And she goes on to explain that this is a time frame where being a Jedi is not safe. You have to run away from the different Jedi hunters, but also he is stuck being in sort of like one specific spot because he needs to protect Luke and make sure that he's going to survive. And then they once again confirmed, and we're excited about the idea that Hayden Christensen will be returning to reprise his role as Darth Vader. And they teased the idea that we will see the two of them clash at some point. So nothing new per se. Don't necessarily know how good of a teaser this was, or teaser of new information, because this is all stuff, as far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is all stuff that we knew before this teaser. So nothing necessarily new besides the concept art, which looks cool. But again, Obi-Wan Kenobi launching 2022. Can you do a video showcasing your gear / builds for Avengers and chosen skills? Maybe, Nicholas Ramirez. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize this was going to be an actual thing. I thought this was just an internet meme. I'm definitely down for it though. Cool. Okay, so now this is where things get wild, because we got a lot of Marvel stuff to talk about. Some new, some old, but strap in, guys. Strap in for a wild, wild ride. So first and foremost, Marvel Studios' X-Men 97, an animated original series coming in 2023. So the nostalgia train is strong. The fact that they went ahead and actually titled the X-Men show X-Men 97, paying homage to that very popular, like, you know, that very famous, awesome opening. It looks like, again, we don't know necessarily if this is going to be a take on that show. I'm guessing it has to be some sort of an homage to that show based on the fact that it's called X-Men 97. There was an actual comic book series as well that was done, or called X-Men 97, where the art style was done up in the similar style of the 1997 X-Men show. And they basically went ahead and just told comic book stories with those specific characters. So if you're a fan of the animated series from 1997, or if you never watched it, this will be a really cool new modern take coming in 2023. I think this is awesome, just because I feel like this is something that's kind of missing in the arsenal and the portfolio of stuff that Marvel does. It feels like they don't really do any animated shows utilizing their Marvel characters, aside from obviously the release of What If that we just got, which we'll get to in a moment. But it's exciting to know that we will be getting some shows from the Marvel team, and it will be animated shows that we get to look forward to, like those classic Spider-Man shows, the Hulk show, the Iron Man show, the X-Men show, kicking things off here with X-Men 97. The only bad thing about this is the fact that it will be releasing in 2023. So it's still a ways away, which, again, is unfortunate. I wish it was here sooner. That would be awesome. Now, next up, we got ourselves a brand new, I think this is a completely brand new logo for She-Hulk. This is going to start a wave here of a bunch of announcements that were literally formatted as follows: Marvel Studios blank original series coming soon to Disney Plus. So some of these we know of, some of these got an updated new graphic, but unfortunately we didn't necessarily learn a whole lot about this. So like, if you didn't know that there was a She-Hulk show that's already been filming, ta-da! There's There's a She-Hulk show. If you knew that there was a She-Hulk show, you get a new logo. Enjoy that. So She-Hulk. I don't know if we could pay or really try to extract any information from this, besides the fact that I guess it's set in a city, which, considering Jennifer Walters is a lawyer, kind of makes sense, right? Dude, you skipped Moon Knight. No, I didn't. It's right there. So Moon Knight, again, same logo, nothing new here. We know that this thing is already, I think it might even be done filming now. So Moon Knight is done. And again, they went ahead and just said the exact same piece of information that we knew. Marvel Studios Moon Knight, an original series coming soon to Disney Plus. Now, I do have a little bit of a concern about coming soon. Like, what does that mean in terms of what kind of a release window is that? Because if we bring up the next thing that they actually went ahead and showcased, which is this right here, Ms. Marvel, summer 2022. So they did go on ahead and specify at least a window for Ms. Marvel. And so that makes me curious, how late will She-Hulk be releasing? Like, if the thing that they were most comfortable announcing out of these, some of these shows that we know of, is coming all the way in summer of 2022, and that would be Ms. Marvel right here. When is She-Hulk releasing? When is Moon Knight releasing? Like, again, I don't know if you guys agree or disagree, but people are saying it wasn't just images, there was footage too. Well, I haven't seen that yet, so I'm gonna have to check that out, but I guess we'll find out in a moment. Have you seen the footage? No, not yet, but I do have Disney Plus opened up, so we're gonna, I guess, check that out. Holy moly. Are they posting it on Disney Plus, or are they posting it on their socials? Trailers on Disney Plus. Okay, well, that's really weird because it's not popping up for me yet. Like, I refreshed. Super sus. Because you see the Kenobi teaser, they actually, like, it pops up. Okay, well, I'll have to check it out, chat. So we're gonna it's on Disney Plus. Okay. It's just so weird. Why does it not pop up for me? I see Willow, I see Baymax, America the Beautiful. I see Pixar. That's super strange. Maybe international Disney Plus just hasn't been updated. Okay, well, let's carry on. We're going to take a look at the trailers in a moment. The next thing, as far as just images, we've got Marvel's What If Season 2. The second season of Marvel Studios' What If, an animated original series, is coming soon to Disney Plus. Again, very strange to not give a date for this, because I think a lot of us didn't even confirm that 2 episodes from season 1 got pushed into season 2. So we know that, like, at least on those 2 episodes, they have to be pretty far along. So kind of surprising, because again, this makes me think that this has to release at some point in the latter half of 2022. So that would be bananas. Search it up on Disney Plus. Okay, let me try that as well. Let me just write Ms. Marvel. Definitely doesn't come up. Let's search up Moon Knight. Nope, nothing. I have Moon Mater, Moon Spinners, Night for a Day, Goofy, and Shanghai Nights. So I don't know what's going on. I guess Canadian Disney Plus got gypped. So it's okay. Don't worry, guys. I'll check out the trailers in a moment and give my 2 cents on that as well. But Marvel Studios Disney Plus. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Hold up. Whoa. Slow that down. Slow your roll. Okay. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Next, we have Echo. So this was kind of out of the blue. I heard rumors of the fact that they were going to be making an Echo show. I mean, I guess, like, I don't know if there was a lot of people that were, like, riled up about the idea of Echo getting a show, or, like, just the popularity of the character. Because this, again, similar to something like Eternals, where I feel like even if you are a relatively big Marvel fan, you probably don't know a whole lot about Echo, if you're being honest with yourself. So, okay. I'm trying to remember. Did they end up using Echo at all on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show? Chat, do we have anybody who watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all the way through? Did that ever happen or no? It's called Marvel Studios Special 2021. Yep, I found it. Don't worry. I got it right here. Bung, dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll check it out. Don't worry. Echo's supposed to be in Hawkeye. Interesting. I didn't know that. Echo was rumored for a while, then I kind of assumed it was right. I'm not gonna lie, excited for the show. So there you go. So there are people that are excited. I'm kind of like, I'll check it out, but this is not one of those shows that I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. They're doing a show for Echo. So suppose if you're a fan of Echo, congratulations, you're getting a show. Next up, we have another teaser image for I Am Groot. Marvel Studios animated original series coming to Disney Plus for I Am Groot. How could you not be excited for that? I mean, come on. It's Groot. It's Baby Groot. Everybody loves Baby Groot. Next up, this is something that I am just so freaking excited for. This is one of the announcements that I freaked out about. Spider-Man Freshman Year. Marvel Studios Spider-Man Freshman Year, an animated original series. We get a brand new animated Spidey show, and the way that they tease this makes me hopeful that this is going to be a higher quality show than something like Spider-Man Unlimited. I really would love to see something at the same level of quality in terms of writing and animation and just the love of put it into the show for something like Spectacular Spider-Man. If it's on par with something like that, if it's on par with the 90s Spider-Man show, we are all in for a giant treat with this thing. And I cannot wait to see the release of this thing. The thing that makes me kind of excited for how they phrased this is that they said coming soon, which hopefully means, like with the X-Men 97 show, they said 2023. So they know for a fact that it's going to be like 2 years away. It makes me hopeful that because they just simply said coming soon, that means that this thing is earlier. So hopefully that will be the case. I'm out here doing some sort of like math, trying to figure this out as far as like release dates and such. But this is one of the things that I am most excited for from Disney Plus. I think this is just, if you're a fan of Spider-Man, you're a fan of Spectacular Spider-Man or the 90s Spidey show, you're very, very excited about the possibility of another show coming to the Spidey universe. Okay, so next, this is actually really freaking cool looking. So we get a new, completely brand new logo for Ironheart, Marvel Studios Ironheart, an original series coming soon to Disney Plus. I really like that logo. I think that's a very, really, even though it's like literally an Iron Heart, but it's a clever redesign and looks a lot more gritty as far as like just the tone. Because again, usually a logo has to communicate a lot about the brand, the show, right? Like when we looked at this, you can clearly tell the kind of tone that this show will have. It's going to be pretty cheery. It's going to be funny. It's going to be a comedy. Interestingly enough, again, Ironheart seems to have taken a bit more of a gritty shift, at least based on this logo. Why are you hating on Kenobi? I didn't hate on Kenobi. I just said that we didn't learn anything new from that little teaser. Ironheart, I believe, is in Black Panther 2 still. Yes, there is a rumor that Ironheart or Riri Williams, more specifically, will be like the lab assistant or something like that for Shuri, working under her. And she'll be introduced supposedly, possibly, in Black Panther 2. Okay, so next. This was very surprising to me. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but it was Agatha all along, and it seems like Agatha all along will be heading to Disney Plus herself. She spent some time in the WandaVision show, and now she's going to be getting her own show on Disney Plus, Agatha House of Harkness. Marvel Studios' Agatha House of Harkness, an original series, is coming soon to Disney Plus. What do you guys think of this? I'm legit curious to hear your guys' opinions on this. Are you excited about the possibility of Agatha getting her own show, 50-50 for Monster? Sounds interesting. I don't know. I didn't find the character that compelling from the show. So it's just interesting to see that she's going to be getting her own standalone show. But I think it's an origin story. Possibly. I mean, it would probably have to be, right? Based on the fact of how WandaVision ends. Not to spoil things. I'm petitioning to get Agatha All Along as her theme song. That would actually be pretty good. Probably going to be boring. I don't know. I didn't think that the character was that compelling in the WandaVision show. And so it's just interesting to me that I suppose Disney either has an interesting idea for this, or they felt like she had enough of a crowd reaction to where the character can then go on and carry her own show, right? So that says house. Yes. Sorry. There. Agatha, House of Harkness. I loved her character. So excited for this. There you go. So Galaxy's excited. She's supposed to bring back the Dark Teams. What is that supposed to mean, Riley? Dark Teams? You mean like the Dark Avengers or something like that? What's the Dark Teams? Never heard of that term when it comes to Marvel. But you know what I have heard of? I've heard of Marvel Zombies. And ladies and gentlemen, Marvel Zombies is getting an animated original series from Marvel Studios coming soon to Disney Plus. They even used the original Marvel Zombies logo from the comics, which is just awesome. With how well received that What If episode was, we are going to get an entire show based on Marvel Zombies, which I think is awesome, especially if they go on ahead and maybe even do some stuff from the Ultimate Comics. Like originally, the way that the Marvel Zombies were introduced was in Ultimate Fantastic Four, and the Ultimate version of, or the Ultimate Comics version of Reed Richards is the one that like discovers them in like an alternate universe. So I think it'd be really cool if they actually did introduce that element into it as well. But even if it's just more of the what if mythos and like trying to unfold the different stories there, maybe unwinding the clock before where we see things pick up in what if, or fast forwarding the clock to see what else they could do. Regardless, definitely super duper stoked for this. Sorry if you guys hear my dog barking. Okay. So, what do we think about Marvel Zombies, guys? Hype? No hype? Wonder if this is going to be the same art style as What If, or a continuation of that episode. I hope it'll be a similar art style, because I did enjoy What If's animation. Let's go. That was my favorite episode. Well, there you go. So you're going to get more Marvel Zombies. Now, Secret Invasion got a brand new logo as well. So we've got a new logo for Secret Invasion. Marvel Studios Secret Invasion, an original series coming soon to Disney Plus. This was obviously something that we already knew, but they've now gone ahead and redone a new logo. Because I think the last logo wasn't it like orange, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I could have sworn it had like a orange redesign to it. Leah Samim says, cool. There's just so much stuff. I don't know what to be hyped about. Well, here's the thing that I do want to bring up and ask chat, just in terms of like, I'm curious. Do you guys feel like, is there a lack of certainty about, like, does it feel like a lot of this content is like, oh, this is exciting, but when are we ever going to see this? Like, how far out are some of these projects? Is there a little bit of that? Like, are there any people in the chat that find themselves excited, but like you have to keep like your excitement in check just due to the fact that there's a lot of uncertainty as to when all this stuff will actually be releasing? Dude, if Riley, here's what I'll say. If Agatha Harkness is the leader of Thunderbolts, that would be so weird. That would be very, very weird. That would be kind of out of the blue. Maybe the secret invasion is the Skrull invasion. Are you serious right now, dude? What? I'll just sigh. I don't need to know the release dates for everything right away. Fair enough. So I'm excited, but not really. Okay, I don't know what that means, demo. If Marvel Zombies was based on Cancerverse, that would be amazing, but I doubt that's what it's based on. Again, I don't know how dark they will go, right? Because like the original Marvel Zombies, the one that was written by Robert Kirkman, like the miniseries, whatever it was, 6 issues or 5 issues, something like that. I think that's probably a little too violent for Disney, but who knows? Maybe because they do Hulu and stuff like that. But to be fair, they said Disney Plus, so I don't think they'll go that violent. But I was shocked by how gross and like how far they pushed the envelope with the What If episode. Like, because I felt like that was like, there were a few moments in the What If episode that I was like, oh, okay. They went there. So it was definitely surprising. So who knows? Nowadays, maybe there's more that you could do before Disney is like uncomfortable and goes like, no, okay, that's too violent, or that's too serious of a topic, or that's too dark of a theme to explore. So we'll see. Thanks for doing this. This weekend is big hype because I'm binging What If on Sunday, followed by Black Widow, followed by Shang-Chi, which, by the way, got added to Disney Plus today. I think I'm going to watch your old Lego Marvel. Thank you so much, Andrew Dempsey. I appreciate it. I sent a message above that one saying that they were kind of random. Got it. I'm excited to see, this is from Galaxy Rose, by the way, saying, I'm excited to see the return of Fury and see the character Emilia Clarke is going to be playing, which I think has been long rumored to be Spider-Woman. So if the rumors are correct, then Emilia Clarke, the same actress that portrayed, I think most famously, she played, oh my goodness, what was her name in Game of Thrones? She was the Dragon Queen in Game of Thrones. She's going to be part of this show, Secret Invasion. And supposedly the rumor says that she will be Spider-Woman. Galaxy Rose says, I think they'll go dark. We got Moon Knight and Blade. I mean, yeah, I agree, but let me quickly watch this because I'm curious to see what they teased for Moon Knight. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is just Wanda. This is just Captain America and Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, Hawkeye. Ooh, okay, Hawkeye teaser. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Excited for that. Okay, where's the new stuff? Okay, there we go. Let's look to the future. There's Oscar Isaac. Oh, wow. Yeah, this definitely looks somewhat dark. Holy moly, dude. He is going ham on somebody in the bathroom there. He just beat him up. That was a really nice shot. Yo, hold up, chat. I gotta grab a still for you guys because you guys have to see this shot. I like that it doesn't seem like they're gonna shy away from the mental problems or challenges, I should say, that Moon Knight is known for. Like, they definitely seem like they're not scared of that. Also, my webcam froze. Isn't that lovely? I was so shocked by Moon Knight that that's what happened. Okay, let me get an image for you guys. Let me get this still for you. Okay, so here's something that was teased specifically in the Moon Knight. I like this shot right here because this gives me a little bit of like Batman vibes. I don't know if you guys agree, but I get the screen. Can we watch? No, you can't watch, bro. There's a reason that why they posted it on Disney Plus. If I could screen share it, I would. Trust me, guys. Honestly, the acting, like the little bit of acting that we see from Oscar Isaac is very promising there. I mean, he's a great actor, so obviously this is an exciting casting, but I just really love that shot right there. I think that looks super duper cool. I'm getting kind of, again, like I said, Batman vibes for sure. And then that scene where he is just going ham on beating somebody up in the bathroom. Okay. Like, they seem to be willing to go holy moly, they have She-Hulk footage. Dude. Hulk? Yeah, the budget looks phenomenal. Jennifer Walters out here doing yoga. Okay, well, so here's the thing. I would like to share a teaser of what She-Hulk looks like, but this is going to be odd because you guys are going to be like, Blitz, this is kind of a perv shot to get because all we see are her calves and then just the character from behind. But I'll screen share that with you guys, I suppose. But you know, don't misinterpret this as weird. This is just what the teaser shows. So we don't see what the character looks like. I guess they want to try to save that for later. But this does confirm that Hulk, Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, will indeed be in let me get a couple of shots here. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like what are these like? Are they doing like a commercial? I don't know why. That seemed very like dated. So that's interesting. Hold up. Let me see if I could get I'm gonna try to get a decent shot of the Hulk here. Oh, did the webcam freeze again? Of course it did. Why does it do that? It drives me crazy, bro. It drives me crazy. By the way, this right here is going to become a meme. I just know it. I just know you guys were going to make this a meme. This right here. I did not intentionally want to stop on that frame, but that does look like a meme. Guys, what would you go on ahead and title this? If you had to caption this image of the Hulk, what would the caption be? Did they drop the Star Wars stuff yet? Next up is Ms. Marvel. Cam froze again. I fixed it. When Small Pav thinks he's big. I mean, again, this looks really freaking good. As far as like, just think about, guys, here's what I'll say. Think about the fact that this is the level of quality for the CGI that we're getting in shows nowadays. Like, that's crazy to me, you know? Like, this used to be the sort of CGI that we would only ever dream of in like movies, you know? And it was like, oh, it has to be a pretty high-end movie to have that. But now it seems like we're going to be able to get this kind of CGI on shows as well, which is pretty crazy. Okay. So let me see what they show for Ms. Marvel. She-Hulk original series streaming soon. There's Captain Marvel. Kamala. Ooh, did they just show the costume and powers right away there? Oh, okay. So she's going to have a homemade version of Captain Marvel's costume, which is interesting. Let's see if I can get a screen grab of that. There it is. Hold up. So one of the things that is somewhat controversial about this Ms. Marvel show is that it seems like she might have different powers than what she used to. Like, we're used to her having very similar powers to, it basically called Embiggen, but it's essentially the same powers of like elasticity. I can't say the word. To Mr. Fantastic. It seems like maybe for budget reasons, because it would be very, very expensive to do an entire show where that's her power set. So it seems like they might do something different, maybe similar more to like Captain Marvel, where she'll have just some sort of like energy blasts that she'll use. So I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. I think it's just a matter of like, we'll see how it looks on screen, right? And like, how do they explain it and things like that? And like what, because again, one of the things that would have been cool is if she did have her powers from the comics of Megan, because it would have made her completely unique in terms of fighting style and things like that compared to everybody else. So that would have been visually just really cool, but we shall see. Again, pretty short teasers here for Ms. Marvel, She-Hulk, and Moon Knight. Out of the three so far, I like Moon Knight best. We get a nice little teaser here for more of What If. I Am Groot. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Echo, which is very surprising. Season 2 of Loki is coming. We knew that. This X-Men 97, I'm so freaking excited for that. Hold up. No. On here, in this teaser on Disney Plus, they actually seem to have shown us what the character models will look like. Yo, let me bring that up for you guys. Bang. So it looks like they've got modernized takes, just, somewhat adjusted, but still paying homage to what the characters looked like in the 97 show. So I don't even know. Maybe this will be just a remake. Like maybe they'll just remaster the original show where they'll just, go back in, change up the colors, bring it up to be HD, which I would be perfectly fine with, honestly. But considering it's coming out in 2023, that makes me think that it will be a new show altogether. But that looks really, really freaking nice. Like that looks cool. And also, for all of us Spider-Man fans, check this out. So what do you guys think of this as the art style? That's interesting. I don't know if this is just a concept art or what, but this is interesting because this almost looks like original Spidey art. Like, what would you guys think if that's what Parker looked like? And if that was the art style of the show? I don't mind it because I think, again, it's kind of cool that it seems to be paying homage to like the original art. They also showcased the logo for Armor Wars, Marvel Zombies, which is awesome. And it seems like in that little teaser for Marvel Zombies, they confirmed the art style to be similar from What If. Secret Invasion. There's Moon Knight again, another shot of Moon Knight. Oh, wow. Holy moly. That's a pretty gruesome scene right there for Moon Knight. His hand's like all covered in blood. Yo, Moon Knight is the show. As much as I was excited for it, I'm even more excited now. Because I just legit think that that's the one that it seems like they're gonna, you know, take some risks with and do something new. So there you go. That was the Marvel side of things. Let me see. I want to see if I could find... Did they drop a Star Wars one? There's no way they're not doing something for Star Wars, right? Or has that just not happened yet, chat? Basecamp frozen again? Of course. And that looks like I'm legit about to pick my nose. That's great. That's great. That's just great. Thank you, camera. I appreciate that. So dumb. Legit gonna... I cannot recommend the cam link. It's terrible. It's terrible for you. They dropped Boba Fett? What do you mean they dropped Boba Fett? Teaser? Let me see. I'm going to go back to main menu. Disney Plus special looks. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Willow, Baymax, Proud Family, Pixar, Marvel, Baymax. I don't see it. What do you search for to find it? Somebody already made a PFP as we speak? Of course they did. Moon Knight proves Marvel will go dark. So possibly dark or darker in zombies. Anyways, very excited to see Oscars. I think that's my favorite reveal out of everything that they showed. It looks really, really cool. Like I this is gonna sound weird, but like I love how much of a sense of just the paranoia and like the dueling personalities, the split personality disorder. You can see it captured really well from that little bit of the 3 stages of PAV. Yeah, the 3 stages of PAV. Even if I... Whatever, doesn't matter. First look at Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. Yeah, he looks a lot more menacing, for sure. You know? So agreed on that. No doubt, no doubt. Is Blade a reboot or a movie series? Blade is going to be a movie. Did you see the pics of Nick Fury and Secret Invasion? Yes. I saw it in that little teaser. Here, I'll actually bring it up. I just got to scroll through it again. Am I wrong, or did they say that they were going to release something for Star Wars as well? Hold up. I'm going to try to get a shot. Where the heck was Secret Invasion? X-Men. Give me a second, chat, so I can get an image for you guys. Ironheart. Agatha, House of Harkness. Armor Wars. Marvel Zombies with a cool little teaser. There it is, Secret Invasion. There's an awesome shot of Samuel L. Jackson. Or, as somebody in chat once famously said, Samuel Lee Jackson. Let me bring that up. Ooh, there he is. Bang! What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? There's only Kenobi and that Boba Fett special. Wow, that's actually surprising. Star Wars is then kind of... that's interesting. Is there not more Star Wars hunters happening? I would have loved to see a confirmation of more Visions, Star Wars Visions. Because that's like one of my favorite things that Star Wars has done, or Disney has done with Star Wars, you know? Maharshal Ali. I always mess up his name. I need to learn the pronunciation. Will play Blade. Yes. Apparently he's like a phenomenal actor. I mean, he was really good in Luke Cage, but beyond that, I've never seen him in anything that like really showcases his acting ability, but I'm excited. There's only Kenobi and the Boba Fett special. Got it. Blade's my favorite character, and when will we see news of the new movie? I don't know. Probably not for a while. I think maybe at the end of next year. That's for Secret Invasion? Yep, that's for Secret Invasion. How good do you think Marvel Zombies is going to be? I think it's going to be quite good. Okay, so chat, with that in mind, let's go on ahead and wrap this up with a quick and simple exercise where you guys name your favorite reveal. So what is the one thing that you are now most looking forward to, whether it be something that we have seen footage for? Maybe it's just something that's literally just an announcement, like the Spider-Man animated show. Maybe it's something like a live action movie from the Disney library. Maybe it's something from Pixar. Maybe it's something from Star Wars, like the Book of Boba Fett or Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let me know in the chat and the comments section below. For me, I'm going to go on ahead and pick Moon Knight and Spider-Man Freshman Year or X-Men 97. Those are probably the three things that I am most excited for. Marvel Zombies as well, though. Marvel Zombies could be so freaking good. I'm still more excited for a Spider-Man show if it's done right, because I think it'd be awesome if they do a Spider-Man show in the vein of like, in the same level of quality like Spectacular Spider-Man. Moon Knight, yeah, Moon Knight like honestly surprised me. It looks so good. Like honestly, all the footage from Moon Knight looks very promising. Moon Knight. It looks like most people are in agreement that Moon Knight looks very exciting, for sure. It's just very cool because it looks like tonally it's going to be like a very different Disney and Marvel project. So that's exciting. Alrighty, Roo. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this watch along. If you guys did, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. A huge thank you to all 218 of you who went ahead and smashed that thumbs up button. Thank you for the support. Huge thank you to our super chatter and member. You guys are awesome. Again, if you'd like to support the channel by becoming a member, link is down in the description. You can click the join button next to the subscribe button. And of course, if you guys would also like to represent the Blitz Army by wearing some Blitzwinger merch, go grab some merch. Thank you so very much for your support as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will hopefully catch you guys here on the next one. Have an absolutely fantastic day. Peace out. See you later. Bye-bye, everybody.